Welcome everybody to another High Button Sports broadcast. My name is Luke Fitzner with you here today on the call live from the Rath Eastlink Community Center here in Truro, Nova Scotia. Getting started here, and this one a close chance towards the net before we can even introduce the teams. But it's the Glace Bay Miners taking on the Bedford Blues here. U13A final matchup. So it's all on the line here today in Truro, and a quick start to this one. After that chance from Glace Bay, they try to throw it back in deep here now. This puck comes back outside the zone, though, and it's fed down the ice by Bedford. Right to left now, back up the ice here for the Miners as they try to bring it into the offensive zone here. Tied up now in the neutral zone. Puck worked free on the wall. This one dropped back to the D. Now puck comes back here once again. Jewell. D to D passes. He gets this one across now. Back up the ice comes Bedford. That one's stabbed at now. Blues able to take it back though. On the rush, here comes Bedford once again in with it. Puck fed back down into the corner. Now Glace Bay going to start it back up once again on the rush here. Neutral zone, this one poked ahead now. As they work it free, it's brought back up ice. Tossed back across here now, working in with a long shot there. Swallowed up. Save is made here. We get a whistle and a quick stoppage in play here. So we see the save from Carter Smith, gloving that one down and hanging on for a whistle. Face-off coming up now to his right as we get ready for this next draw. Puck dropped here now, taken on the wall and sent around here. Bedford looking for the clear. It's stolen back though by Glace Bay. Battling forward here now. Chipped up and into the corner now. Up the wall, here comes Bedford. 3-on-1, they move into the zone now with numbers. Cutting in, pass across, in, shot! Just missed it wide right there. Great chance for Bedford. Their first real good look of the game. Just fired wide though as they missed the net by a little bit, trying to go on that far side. Looking to catch the goalie, moving on his left to right. Looking for an opening up top there, but just couldn't quite hit the net. But what a great look for Bedford there. Odd man rush as well. Good pass across. The setup was done well. That one out front now for Glace Bay is knocked away. Bedford going to bring it back up the left side this time. Back in now, sends this one around the boards and back down into the Miners zone. Quick pass lifted ahead. Now Bedford looking to keep it in here at the point. Lewis. Dump back in now, looking to steal this puck away here. A quick rush, but that one guarded well by Glace Bay as they shield that puck off. Now ahead for Pollock here. Pollock into the zone now, takes the shot. That one fought off with the pad as he gets it down there. Now puck on the back of the net here, knocked off. Miners have it again. Pollock down low. This one batted back out to center now, taken back. Here's a chance. Moving in, it's Goche. Works in, he shoots. That one went wide. Puck picked back up here now by the Miners down low. Goche again now. Pollock takes it on the wall. Up to center, he's knocked down with a hit. Penalty coming up here against Bedford, it seems. As we see the Glace Bay netminder head to the bench, we're going to get ourselves a whistle here and a stoppage in play. As Bedford's going to go off, we'll see the call here. As Lewis goes to the box. It's going to be a body contact call, I believe. An excessive hit there on the wall. So Glace Bay going to go to the man advantage here. 5-on-4 for the next 2 minutes as we see what they can accomplish here with the extra man out there. Back around the wall here now. Tied up down low. Couple sticks getting in there now as they battle away forward here behind the net. Puck taken back by the Miners. They'll try and clear the zone now. Pollock down low. Looking to set up in front now. This one's taken off the boards. Pulled in. Sent in front, but nobody there. Link in deep on it here now. Link Goes behind the net, tries to chip it out front. Bedford finds it again. Going to try and get this one down the ice, and this time they're successful as it's cleared all the way back down below the Glace Bay goal line here, all the way to the end boards. They pick it up. Now around the wall, Link going to go back for it here. Puck on the wall, hard collision, another penalty coming up. We'll get another stoppage. This time it's a tripping call drawn. And so now Bedford going to have two guys in the box here, as this time it's McClellan going off. And so a 5-on-3 coming up for Glace Bay here. Leading it in shots, 3-0. Still a scoreless game, but a big two-man advantage coming up here now. 5-on-3 as Glace Bay looks to get their 5 guys out there. Bedford only with 3 skaters to defend this next power play. Glace Bay going to try and get on the board here first, as we've still got 10:39 to go in the opening frame. Puck battle for in front here now. Pulled free. Bedford finds it. Can they clear the zone here? It's taken back. Off the boards now. Back up to the half wall. Glace Bay looking to keep it in, and they do once again. Missed pass there. Comes all the way back now. Glace Bay will have to retreat into their own zone, as Bedford will make some quick changes here now to get some fresh guys out there. Around the boards for Link once again. 5 minutes just about gone here now in the first period already. Now brought back into the zone here. Glace Bay on the attack, still 5-on-3 for the next 20 seconds here. Then it will go to a 5-on-4 power play for 55 seconds after that. So we'll see if Glace Bay can take advantage of one of these chances now, as this one's played back out in front. Loose puck, shot turned away. Loose puck in front still now. The rebound pops out. Back behind the net. Pollock picks it up now as the 5-on-4 begins. 55 seconds now of regular power play time for the Miners. Puck in down low now. Sharp angle set up in front. Link in front, lifts it just high right there. Great chance for Link on the doorstep. Tries to go inside, outside, and lift that one top corner, but instead just roofs it over the net and off the glass, keeping it out, and keeping this game tied. 25 seconds more of power play time now for Bedford, for Glace Bay. Bedford killing off the penalties right now, but doing a good job at it so far. That one in on net, bouncing puck up in the air now off the stick. Smith with another save here, but this one played back down low. In front, set up, feed, shot, ripped it wide that time. Pretty close call on that side, looking to go glove, but just missed, going it by the post. Glace Bay back out front, that pass misses. We're back to 5-on-5. Bedford kills off both penalties here and gets us back to even strength. This one thrown in down low. 8.5 minutes to go in the first period. Blues get it up, but not out of the zone as Glace Bay knocks it down and keeps it in. From the point, Miners able to make sure that one doesn't come quite out of the line, or maybe it did there actually. Linesman with the delayed offside call, so they have to regroup outside the zone. Back to neutral ice now. Here's Walker. Handing it off. Puck picked up now, sent up ice all the way ahead. It's going to come back down into the Glace Bay zone. Icing waved off on the play though, so we continue on here now. Puck taken once again here on the wall now. Dumped back down deep in the zone by the Miners. This one's going to be whistled down, and we will get an icing call on that, as play is going to come back down into the Glace Bay zone as we get ready for our next faceoff. Shots are now 5-0 in favor of the Miners as well. Bedford yet to record an official shot on goal as we're almost halfway through this first period. Puck work back to the point here now. Bedford dumps it in deep here off the faceoff. Picked up now below the goal line. Fed to Jewell at the point. He can't quite keep it in. This one gets by him, and now a foot race for it. Jewell gets on his horse now, able to make his way back in there quickly as he takes that one from the corner now. Good display of speed from both of those guys. At first, kind of looked like Jewell was going to get beat out by the Glace Bay forechecker, but he was able just to turn on the jets right there and make sure that that didn't happen as he picked up the gap a little bit and made the play, and now Bedford back in the offensive zone looking to get a chance on net. That one lifted just high. Picked back up now on the wall on the other side. Less than 7 to go here in the first period. Now Bedford on it once again from the goal line. Lifts that one on net. And a close call right there. Is that one up against the post there? Goaltender keeping it in place. McLeod with the stop. Off the draw, Bedford bringing it back in down low now. They've got a shot on goal. Looking for one here now as well as this puck pops back out into the slot. Taken from the point. Glace Bay back the other way now. Across center. This one carried in once again. Gillis going to race after it now as the Miners go in for it back in their own zone. Around the boards now, back out to the point here. Glace Bay cutting back in here now. Miners with a chance from the left side, in with a shot. They score! Crossbar and in as they snipe that one home. A beauty goal there on the rush. Left side, walks in, pulls the trigger, and makes no mistake right there to roof that one at the top of the net to give the Glace Bay Miners a 1-0 lead now here in the first. We've still got 5 minutes to go. Or 6:10, excuse me, actually. But now Glace Bay on top here, 1-0 over this Bedford Blues team here in the U13A final here at the Rath Eastlink Community Center. It's our weekend of champions all weekend here at the RECC and all across Nova Scotia. We've got provincials in Tassa this weekend, Cole Harbour as well, Port Hawkesbury, all up around the province. I know there's some games going on in Pictou County, New Glasgow area, Stellarton. So hockey all over the province this weekend as the season kind of comes to an end officially here in these next couple of days for most of these teams. This one fired back up the middle here now. Puck picked up, knocked off there now, and taken back by Bedford in the neutral zone up to center. And with the steal now, McInnes, he takes a hard collision there in the neutral zone, but gets back up after it once again here now. Pass comes up to center now. Here's Walker with it. Down and low in the zone here now. It's going to be sent in on net. That one will be covered up and held onto for a whistle here now. 4:57 to go in the period here. This one taken back now. Here's Jewell with it. Around the boards. Bedford there to pick it up. Back out to center now with it. This one played in deep once again. Now Jewell once again. He's on this one. Quick feed up ahead. Bedford into the offensive zone now. Going after it down low here. Quick shot there, gets through traffic there. Long distance chance from Bedford, but that shot making its way through a couple of bodies, maybe took a couple of bounces as well on its way into the net. Ends up getting through, but a nice save made there by McLeod as he keeps that one out and makes sure his team stays on top here in the first. Now shots are 7-2 in favor of Glace Bay. Puck still pinned up down low here as well. Finally pulled loose here now. Glace Bay down with it. Bedford as well. Both teams, again, battling on the wall. Tough battle here from both of these squads as this puck just won't come free. Finally whacked at and played back in the middle here now. Glace Bay. Hard collision there. Two guys go down. This puck in front of the Miners bench. Bouncing now. This one played off the glass as Bedford changes up as well. Carried into the zone here now, poked away. Nice defensive effort there. Would have been stranded with just one guy back, but he's able to get the poke check off, and now here come the Miners the other way with a shot. That one turned aside as well. Nice save as Smith gets the pad down to kick that one out now. Link back forward at the point, hammers a shot towards the net. Loose in front there and swept just away now as it's picked back up. Bedford looking to clear the zone. Feed across, White lost that one. Now Glace able to bring it back into offensive territory. Link cuts in and shoots. That one's gloved down though and held onto Smith with the stop, and he'll hang on for a whistle and a stoppage in play. Link back at the point now off the draw. Quick shot on net. Smith has it as he's going side to side, able to get that one between the legs and just squeeze him tight there, making sure that puck doesn't pop free. Right off the draw, puck pulled right back in front by the Miners. This one swung around the boards here now, but kept in by Glace Bay. Bedford on it once again here now, back in their own zone. This pass comes up the boards. Gauthier centering feed now for Graves as he skates in after it. Here's a chance for the Blues in front. That one turned away though with the pad now back around the other side here. Miners have it once again. Puck lifted ahead now, looking for Lewis there. Gets by him, back over for Link. Makes that feed up to Romeo now. And now Glace Bay again. Link, hard pass up the ice now, gets that one ahead. Quick saucer feed in the middle now for Pollock. He spins and fires, but has it blocked. Bedford gains possession once again now. Quick pass up the ice, a bit too far ahead of Lewis, but he's going to try and get there in time. That one just knocked away, though, before he could grab that. It's thrown off the boards now, brought back outside and into the neutral zone. Bedford going to spin back now and bring this one in. Long shot there, blocked up in front. Nice defensive play to get in front of that one. Now puck taken into the corner here with 90 seconds to play here in the first. Going to have a whistle as the clock stops here with 1:25 to go. We get a stoppage in behind the net there. And so neutral zone draw coming up now. Again, just 1:25 to play here in the first. Miners with a 1-0 lead. Bedford looking to do something here before the first comes to an end as they've got 3 shots on goal here now. But getting better as the period ages on. Definitely settling into the game a bit more and working out some better chances here than they did in the opening couple of minutes as we work toward the final 60 seconds of the first here now. Glace Bay carried it up, but it was picked off. Now brought back in the zone here quickly. Less than a minute to go in the first period here now. Play stopped here in the corner. Glace Bay going to change him up along with Bedford as they both get fresh lines out there for this final shift of the period. Puck played back around the boards here now. Glace Bay looking to finally get it out of their zone, and they do here as this one's sent back up the ice here now. There's a chance for them working in. Long shot. Smith has the save. He swallows it up and gets us a whistle here now. In on net, right off the draw. Glace Bay able to grab it back here now as it's forced into the corner. Puck back to the point. Winds up and shoots. That one's sent wide. Rebound pops over to the other side now. Puck on top of the net as they chop it down. Final 20 seconds here of the first. Bedford back on it again from in their own zone. This one's sent up ice now and out. Here come the Blues. Late in the period, just 15 seconds to go. Centering pass just misses Lewis. Back out front now as that one comes around the boards. Time ticking down now. Looking for one last chance around the boards And that's going to do it for the first period here, as this one's tied up in the corner to end the first. It's pounded down the ice. And that will bring an end to the opening frame here. It's a 1-0 game. Miners on top as they're currently leading the Bedford Blues 1-0. Shots are 12-3. And we'll be right back here at the Rath Eastland Community Center just after this quick intermission to bring you the second period. So we'll see you just after the break. It's Luke Fitzner on High Button Sports, and we'll be right back. And we are back here now for the second period of action between the Glace Bay Miners and Bedford Blues here in the U13A Championship Final. Last game of the season here for both of these teams, win or loss. This one pulled back in front, they score! Right off of the opening draw here in the second period. A backhand able to find the back of the net to beat McLeod, and Bedford has tied this game up at 1. Jewell picks it up here now, sent off the boards, back down and towards that Glace Bay zone. They're going to pick it up here now, though. Turned over again. Bedford poking it through, and now here's a chance. Moving on in. That one knocked away, though. Great defensive effort right there to get that puck off the stick. So Penny gets the opening goal for the Blues here. Penalty coming up, going against Glace Bay. And now Bedford with a power play chance immediately after tying the game up at 1. So back at it here now, Blues to the power play. This one bumped into the corner down low now, back up and outside of the zone. Fed all the way back down and in here now as Glace Bay gets the clear. Just barely over a minute into the period, but already feeling like there's so much that's going on with the Bedford goal, and then the power play now coming up for them that they've just kind of started. Back into the offensive zone on it here now. It's an exciting second so far, and we're only about a minute and 15 in. That shot from the point goes off a body. Bedford back in their own zone here with it once again. Puck along the wall now. Blues pick it up once again, still on the power play for the next 60 seconds here. Bedford back up into offensive territory, moving on in now. That one knocked just off the stick right there as they scoop it up now, looking to take this one back from around the net. Puck to the point now, working in, long shot. It's off the glass, missed it way high right there. This one's going to be cleared once again by Glace Bay. Just 26 seconds to go now on the PK for them. This one played off the glass. Bedford going to start it up ice once more here now. The power play time ticking down. See if they can get any late chances, though. Trying to take their first lead of the game. Glace Bay is going to fire this one back down one last time. And so that will just about do it for the man advantage here. Penalty coming to an end, so we'll get back to 5-on-5 here now as you see the Miners step out of the box. Back in down low with it now. Glace looking to go right back to the attack here. They lead the shots 12-6. This game tied up at 1 goal apiece, though. And so anybody's game right now here in the U13A finals. 12 minutes to go now here in the second period. This one fed back. Pollock hits it up to Gracie. Now ahead, that one knocked off. Glace back in the neutral zone. Now this one poked off the stick. Quick feed ahead to Gracie now. Gracie working up with it here into the offensive zone. Cuts in, takes the shot there, but goes way wide. Sharp angle chance now, puck on the side of the net. Gracie again. Back to the point for Link. Link, Gracie. Down low now, spins and sends it back into the boards. Backhand feed up ahead. Bedford again into the offensive zone, or at least trying to, as this one's picked off by a Link now. Glace going to bring it the other way. Fights off some contact, sends it out front. That pass broken up, though. Bedford trying to get it ahead now out of the zone. Knocked in by Morgan. Second attempt, Bedford able to clear it now as it comes outside the line just barely. Sent to center now. Here's Penny. Scored the opener for Bedford. What can he do here now as he works in that shot? Fanned on there. Second attempt gets through, but it's swallowed up and held onto for a save here as we get ourselves a whistle with 10:30 to go here in the second. And this one's sent all the way back down the ice here now. Bedford racing after it into their own zone. Shots now 12-7 Glace Bay. Bedford definitely coming into their own a little bit more in this game. Like I talked about back in the first, you know, a slower start for the Blues. Glace Bay found the first goal of the game, but they're definitely getting their legs under them a bit more here now. Playing like a real team like we heard before the game. Lots of teamwork and chemistry from these guys, especially like what you saw in that first goal. Perfect setup right out front, and Penny able to knock it home on the backhand to tie things up. So the team game is definitely coming alive right now for Bedford as they up the shots. They tied the game as well here early on in the period, so really looking like a competitive game right now between these two teams as we're tied up at 1 almost halfway through this one. Graves battling down low on it now, picks it up for Bedford. This one knocked off of his stick, played back outside of the point now. Blues find it though, and they'll try and fire it back in. This one will be sent the opposite way by Glace Bay. It'll come all the way down, and that will be an icing call against the Miners. Puck back to the point now. Connor's long shot. That one bounces in front. To the point now. Another chance from the line. That shot wide. Connors again. Finally, Glace able to get it outside the zone here now. Just 9 minutes to go here in the second period. This one played back down for Connors again. Quick feed across. Now Bedford going to get it up and out of the zone here. They'll start the rush up ice 3-on-3. Back into offensive territory. It'll be sent around the wall. Bedford going to make some changes now as they've got a few tired guys out there. Off the boards hard now. Back out. Here's Connors again. In down low. Makes the feed. Shot. Scores! Back-to-back goals from the Blues have them up 2-1 here now as we're about 8:26 to go here in the second period. Bedford has certainly come alive, and they lead it by 1 here now in the second. Moving back in here now, right off the draw. It's Romeo back into the offensive zone. He goes around down behind the net there. Ends up getting taken down, but Bedford going to bring it the other way here. So we've got about 8:15 remaining here in period number 2. This one will be carried back into the offensive zone by Bedford. So Penny gets his second of the game. Bedford on top here now with 2 unanswered goals here in the second period. Back in with it here now. Glace to the offensive zone. That one taken away as Bedford will pick it back up again on the wall. This one played back down into the Bedford zone. Graves battling, sends it out front for Lewis. The backhand, loose in front now, but cleared away. Great chance right there. Bedford, a couple of loose pucks in front, just couldn't finish them off. But the momentum certainly shifting right now in this game as we're over halfway through now. Puck sent back ahead, Graves. Around the boards with it now. Knocked off right there. Puck picked back up now. Glace Bay, the Miners, going to get it up and ahead. Trailing by a goal now for the first time in this game. See if they can show some urgency here before the second comes to an end. As they work it back ahead, this one's going to be sent all the way down for an icing call here with 6:32 to go in the second. Off the face-off now, Bedford pulls it free from the draw. It's sent down low and around the boards. Picked up here now on the wall, other way. Bedford brings it in tighter this time. Back in the slot, a battle for it here. Puck chopped away now. Finally, Glace Bay is going to pick it up here and move it outside the zone again. Quick pass lifted up the middle here now. Miners back into the offensive zone with it now. Quick feed to the middle. This one knocked off, though. The Blues' defensive game also solidifying here as the game keeps on moving along. In with a chance now as Penny rips it off the side of the net. The Bedford parents had thought he scored that one when they see the net go fluttering there off the shot, but hits the outside of the net. He's looking for his third of the game already as well. Gonna whistle play down here now, as that one was tied up for quite a while in the corner. So that should get us a stoppage in play. Just over 5.5 minutes to go here in the second period now. Bedford leading it 2-1 here in the U13A championship game here, brought to you on High Button Sports. Luke Fitzner with you on the call here today at the Rath Eastlink Community Center, live in Truro, Nova Scotia. Final game of the day for us here, actually. It's been a long, fun day. Lots of games and a ton of championships. Lots of medals given out, trophies won. It's been a great time, and we've got one more to bring you today. One of these two teams going to be a winner, as we've got that whole U13A championship on the line. And it all comes down to this game between these two teams right now. Battling it out. Here come the Miners into the offensive zone. Shot turned away there. Smith, the pad stop. This one played back up ahead here now by the Blues. They can't quite clear it, though. Loose stick down there. Bedford kicking it out of the zone, and it works out perfectly for them. Able to clear this one back down. Quick feed across from McLean. Back down into the Blues zone. They'll whistle it on the icing call with 4:31 to go, and a face-off coming back down to the Glace Bay end. Back at it here now. This one taken down low. Graves works in, sends it out front, just missed the net. Great chance on a really nice setup from Dylan Graves. Just put it wide. Back out front once again. Another good pass from him. Looking like a premier net front distributor right here. Now this puck pulled free once again. They battle in front. Glace sends it ahead now outside the zone. They come into offensive territory with it. Loose down low in the corner now as well. Pass handed off to Lewis now, who comes in from the right side. Puck around the boards. This one taken back here now. Three and a half minutes to play now here in the second period. That one going to be whistled down as it's covered up with the side of the net, and so we'll get a quick stoppage in play. Back outside the zone off the draw here now. Puck played into the corner again. Down low with it, Glace in their own zone. Under some pressure now from Bedford these last couple of minutes. Link looking to change that now as he tries to get this puck out of the zone. Fires a quick pass up. It's picked off, though. Looking for Gracie there as the intended recipient. He takes a penalty instead now as he trips up the Bedford player. And now the Blues will go to the power play. So Gracie off to the box on the tripping call. Bedford power play coming up here. Shots are now 12-10 Blues. And so we'll get right to it here now. Bedford on the man advantage. This one will be sent back down. Puck still down low in the corner here now. Bedford finally takes possession back. Back ahead now. Puck through to center. Carried into the zone with 2:30 to go in the period. 1:25 to go on the power play. Here comes Glace once again. Moving up and into the offensive zone with it now. Carried across, in with a shot. That one fought off. Great save right there from Smith. Turning aside chances while on the power play here. Glace making it look like we're at even strength, or even they're on the power play instead of vice versa with Bedford. Really the ones in the man advantage right now, but struggling as this one's turned over once again to get it into the offensive zone. Glace with a chance. Glove save made. Smith turns that one aside again. Back out front now, stick tapping away. This one's carried in by Bedford. Turned over again. Back in with a shot. That one ripped wide. Glace doing all they can right now. Short-handed, but getting chance after chance. Bedford struggling right now on the power play. They've got 30 seconds to go on the man advantage. Going around back down low here. Now White racing after it with just a minute and 30 to go here in the period. Puck comes back for Lewis now. Puck up against the boards here. Lewis for Graves. In, shoots. Had it blocked. Graves picks it back up now. Around the boards with it. Graves after it now. He's tied up down low. Puck comes free. Glace making changes. This one sent all the way around now to the point. Stewart can't quite keep, so he'll dump it back in. Final minute of the second here. Glace long lead, feed comes down in on net. Smith is going to cover up and now make a play on it as he puts it just past the Glace forechecker there. Dangerous chance. But that one gets by him, and so it all works out in the end now. Down to our final 35 seconds here. Puck lifted back up ahead now, stolen back by Graves. Hands it off, in tight with a chance now. Loose puck in front. It'll be fought off though. Nice save from McLeod with not much time to go here in the second. It would suck if they would give up a goal right now, Glace Bay would take all the life out of them, I think, as a team. If that one came through now, loose puck down behind Smith. They score. So Glace Bay goes out and does exactly the opposite of what I said they shouldn't do. Instead of giving one up late, they get one late to tie this game up at 2. Just 12 seconds to go here in the second period. And the Miners have the biggest goal of their season right there with a late tying one here in the second period. A whole new hockey game right now as Glace Bay, instead of going to the intermission down, is going to go into it tied as long as nothing crazy goes on here in the final 5 seconds or so. So that will do it for the second here on High Button Sports. We'll take a quick break and be back for the third in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody, for the third period of action here now on High Button Sports in this U13A provincial final game between the Bedford Blues and the Glace Bay Miners here. It all comes down to this, the final 15 minutes to decide the champion, and we're tied up at 2, so this game gets about as close as it can get, really, here. Shots are 15-12 in favor of Glace Bay. This one's sent out front. Nice feed, a great chance there, but the shot blocked in front. Back at the point now. This one's sent wide around as well. Puck picked up here. He'll move it ahead here now. Brought back up ahead here now. Pollock down low in the zone. Looking to start off the period hot now for Glace Bay as they came out a little slower back in the second, gave one up just 15 or 30 seconds in, very, very soon after the opening face-off. But so, trying to get off to a better start here in the third period. This one going to be waved off, no icing on the play. Glace Bay back down low for it now. Puck going to be brought back up ice. Backhand feed out front, loose puck, they score! Another early goal for Bedford. And once again, they lead by 1. And I believe Penny's going to get that one as well to give him the hat trick. So a congrats to him on that one. Back underway here now as this one's picked up by the Miners once again. Collision down low. We're going to have a penalty on the play as well, as I believe it's going to be Bedford going off here. It looks like Jewell might be heading to the box here, as we can see. So a call for that hit, which will send Jewell to the box for 2 minutes or less here now. Glace Bay with a power play looking to tie this game up. An excellent opportunity for them right here to try and get back to even now. This puck taken off the faceoff back to the point link. Going to send it in deep here now as this one goes back. It'll be picked up. Down low behind the net now. Circles up out front. This one going to be sent to the point. Just barely kept in there by Glace Bay. Bouncing in front here now. Wasn't able to find it in time. Now the Miners back down low on the wall. This one pulled free. Glace Bay trying to work it out front, but Smith going to find it and just put the cover on top instead as he chooses the easy option there to give his guys a break. Puck picked up here off the draw now. Back to the point. Glace Bay power play. Next minute and 30 here as they try to tie this game up. Fed back in down low here now. Miners behind the Blues net. Circles, now waits. Lots of space. Decides to fire the shot. It's gloved as Smith finds it and hangs on. Flashes a bit of leather right there as he waves that glove around. Back out front, that one chopped away now. Back to the point here. Long shot from Link, deflected, kicked away. Rebound bounces out as well. Loose puck now lifted behind the net by Glace Bay. 60 seconds to go here on the kill. Puck played around the boards here now. Bouncing back out front. Bedford going to try and clear, but it's kept in by the Miners again. Long shot fought off there by Smith. Loose in front now. They battle. He's down, but he's got it. And that will get us a whistle here now with 12:06 to play here in period number 3. Link bouncing puck in towards the net there. His shot misses though. Bedford finally able to pick it back up and try and clear the zone. This one just escapes the line, and makes its way back down and into the Miners zone now. Just half a minute to go on their power plays. It's brought back up once again. Pollock into the offensive zone. Cuts in, has some space, drops it back here now. Pass is received well. He's got it back out front. Bedford finds this one though once again, and they'll send it down the ice. Glace Bay picks it back up here. Time dwindling on the power play. Just 10 seconds to go for them. Puck taken back at center now. They bring it in once again. Cuts to the outside now. Far left. He's forced down below the goal line here. As we get back to 5-on-5, Bedford kills it off. Their guys out of the box as Jewell comes back out there now. Just 11 minutes to go here in the third period. This one fired down all the way by Bedford. It will come for an icing as this face-off will be brought back into their zone. Face-off one back to the point now. Glace Bay just keeping it in right there as it's sent back down below the goal line here behind the net. This one ends up on top of the net now. Bouncing in front, loose puck there. Quick chance, it's covered up. Smith with a great save right there on that loose puck. And he'll go for a skate to catch his breath. He earned it, I think, on that one. Puck off the draw here now, swings around the boards. Bedford picks it back up here now from the left side. Right side now, Blues have it in deep. This one fed back outside the line here now. Bedford gets it back though, tried to fire that one in towards the net. Had it blocked, now comes cross crease here. Puck back at the point here now. Bedford looking to keep it in, and they do one. Second time, though, LeBlanc finds it back out in the neutral zone as Glace Bay is able to clear. He'll fire it in cross corner as both teams change up. Just 10 minutes to go here in regulation time. Bedford leading 3-2. Pollock down low. Gracie plays it back in for Pollock now, delayed offside. He'll have to come back outside the zone as Bedford picks it back up again in the neutral zone. Now back into their own end with it here. Bedford carries it the other way now, knocked off that one. Glace Bay picks that puck up now. Furtis plays it into the zone. Battle for it here now, just at the line in front of the Glace Bay bench. As you can see them going at it here. This one's carried back in now by Bedford. Into the offensive zone. Puck taken now behind the net. Sent out front, slot pass. What a great chance right there from the Blues as that one played right into the slot. Gets us a whistle, though, as it's held onto by McLeod for the save. Face off in the Glace Bay zone. The Miners win it back. Link goes behind his net with it now. Just 8:45 to play here in the third period. Glace Bay needs a goal. They bring it back up ahead now. Long shot. That one kicked away. Bedford picks it back up in their own zone now. Played off the boards and back over to the wall. Blues get it out now. Potential 2-on-1 developing here. Good defense. White brings it back in. Drops it off. In. Shot. Scores! Number 4 for Penny as he rips that one up top and continues on as he now pots his 4th of the game. Might have been 3rd actually here, as I think that 3rd Blues goal was not actually given to him after the celebration there. And so the hats come down now, but either way, it's a hat trick as Penny gets another, and a beautiful one at that, as he just comes across and rips it home top shelf over McLeod's glove to put his team up by a pair now. Back into the zone with it here now. And now they are saying it's his 4th of the game, so despite the hats getting tossed after the 4th goal, I think I was right originally there in saying that it was his 4th of the game. So Penny with 4 goals, as he's got all of the goals for the Blues so far. Fed in deep around the boards here now, picked back up. Puck dumped in down low now. This one will be taken back by Glace. They start up with a chance. This one gets away though now. Smith out to play it there as he'll leave it. Back around the boards. Bedford gets it up ice. Puck brought ahead now. This one gloved down, and we'll get ourselves a whistle with 6:47 to go. Not much time left at all here in the 3rd, already halfway through the period and then some. Bedford up by 2 now. Puck comes back to center now. Bedford trying to carry it ahead. That one chopped at. Penny getting the stick on that loose puck now. Romeo back into the offensive zone with it here. Bouncing puck lifted here now. Just battle for it here on the wall. Now Bedford gets it back up ahead. This one will be dumped in all the way around the boards now from center as Bedford gets it deep once again. Just 6:10 to go here in the 3rd. Glace Bay needs 2 to tie. After Penny's 4th of the game, they carry it back in, but it's just offside there. Pollock in a bit early at the line, and so we get a whistle. Pass fed across here now. Puck comes to center with it. Carried in now by the Miners here. Brought it deep in the zone, now back out front. Bedford throws this one back out to center now. It comes back into the Miners zone. Taken away now, right in front. Quick shot, fought off there. What a great chance for the Blues to really put the icing on the cake here in this one with another goal. But a big save from McLeod keeps his team in it now as they still trail by a pair. Bedford down low, cuts it out front. This one going to be covered up as we'll get a quick stoppage now with 5:13 to go. Played back up to center now. Bedford going to throw it back into the zone. This one taken down low now. Quick chance. That one turned away. Picked up at the side of the net here now by Pollock. Pollock brings it up ahead now. Into offensive territory with it. It goes wide of the net. He tries to sweep it back out front. That one knocked into the corner, though. Taken down below the goal line. Bedford looking for a call here. Is the referee going to keep things moving? Decides not to blow the whistle. And we continue on. This one comes around the boards now. Bedford back to pick it up again. Long shot dumped in there. Comes back behind the net. Glace to pick it up here with 4:20 to go. Play stopped here now with 4:15 on the clock. We get a whistle. And we're going to see a Bedford penalty here, actually. Tripping call, which will send Glace Bay to the power play at no bigger time than this one. Definitely need to get something out of this if you're the Miners. Trailing by 2, but a chance with 4:15 to go now to pull it to back to within 1.
And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, to Glace Bay Miners, Hoover Black.
Back to the point off the draw. Hard shot, catches somebody in front. Tough block right there. Bedford guys doing what they have to, though, in a game like this. Impressive stuff. Back to the point now, swept across. Picked up, long shot there, blocked again. Bedford finds it, and they'll take their time and clear this one down the ice. So play stopped here, actually. Faceoff's going to be in the neutral zone here with 3:52 to go. And now they're going to move the faceoff into the Bedford zone. Chipped ahead. Blues get it out now. Race for it here. Back down to the other end of the ice. Glace Bay defending in their own zone now, taken down there in the corner. Loose puck comes out. Miners have it again, and they'll start it up ice with not more than 3.5 minutes to go, really, here in the third period. Again, ripped down the ice by Bedford, still killing time off of this tripping call. This Glace Bay power play not working out too well so far, though the chances haven't seemed to come yet. Shots 21-17 in favor of the Miners here. But they need something now as they work back in, taken down there. Good battle on the play. Blues are able to clear once again now with just 3 minutes to go. Bouncing puck now fed back into the blue zone. This one comes down the other way now. Bedford one last clear now as they send it down a final time before the penalty comes to an end. Just 5 seconds to go now before we get back to 5-on-5. Just barely over 2 minutes to play. Glace Bay needing something soon here, as they'll send it back down into the Bedford end. This one off the glass, back down in the zone, takes a bounce. Bedford with a chance, long shot there, glove down, and that one will be held on to with just 1 minute 58 to play here in the third period.
Please join us at the conclusion of the game for the players of the game and presentation of the provincial championship and conference champion banners, as well as the gold and silver medals. Reminder, parents are not to be on the ice. Please attention parents.
Around the boards here now. Glace Bay looking to clear the puck. Bedford defending now as they get it out. Pollock down low. After it now, crashes hard into the boards. And he's slow to get up, but does make his way back to his feet. Sent down the ice now as you can see the empty net there. Bedford attempting to hit that, but just miss. And now with 91 seconds to go, we'll get a face-off back in the blue zone. So face-off back down in the Bedford end. Graves kicked out of the face-off circle there. So he'll be replaced as this one's taken back now. Glace Bay in the offensive zone. Lost that one. Bedford sends it back down as it comes outside the zone there. Link loses it. Fed in the other way now. Miners got to be quick here as they send it up ice. Romeo feeds it across now as this one's brought back into the zone. Net empty, 1:10 to go. Puck back in down low now. Hard battle now in the corner. Lost stick along the wall. This one's sent up the line again, but Link keeps it in. Fed across back to the middle, chipped outside the zone. Spins and fires it back in here now as Bedford will pick it up again. Looking for that empty net. Long shot down the ice. Won't go as that one stays out. We'll have another face-off back down in the Bedford zone following the icing call. Bedford wins the draw. They'll bring it back outside, looking to get a better look at that empty net. That shot blocked. Second chance misses wide as well. 30 seconds to go now. Glace Bay going to start it up ice here one final time as we're down to our last 20 seconds. Comes deep in the zone now. Bedford will pick it up as the fans start to get loud here. For the last time today, at the Rath Eastlink Community Center, we are going to crown a winner. Looking at that empty net, just misses, but it doesn't matter as that is going to do it. The Bedford Blues, your U13A champions. So Bedford takes down Glace Bay. Final score of 4-2 here. Shots on goal, 21-18 in favor of the Miners, but they couldn't quite get it done here in this one. Bedford ends up taking the win home as they are the U13A champions here with a huge win over the Glace Bay Miners. That will be it from us up here at High Button Sports. We'll stick around for the players of the game and medal ceremonies here in a moment. But from the booth, it's Luke Fitzner saying thank you for a great day. We're all glad that you could tune in to see all the great games that went on today. We thank everybody who tuned in. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you all in the next one.
Recognize today's highlights officials. The wonders of Grey J. Well, Grey J's been giving me problems all day long, so that fits the bill. Well done job by these three officials. Please give them a round of applause. I apologize for the blunder for names. MVP today's game for the Glace Bay Miners goes to number 19, And I bet you can't guess the MVP of the Bedford Blues, number 8, Fort Lewis, Tyler Pepe. Now the presentation for the silver medal winners, the Glace Fighters. They call them, please come up. Number 29, Austin Cooper. Number 16, Lincoln Denson. Number 12, Lucas Idasus McDonald. Number 8, Elliot Gillis. Number 11, Leah Grace. Number 19, Brody Hammond. Number 2, Jackson Lamont. Number 14, Cohen Lake. Number 3, Nathan Muggins. Number 9, Daniel McClellan. Number 1, Lyndon McLeod. Number 4, Jonathan McClay. Number 10, Benjamin Morgan. Number 7, Lyndon Park. Number 22, Logan Romeo. Number 6, Maddox Tate. And number 17, Brent Walker. And the coaching staff from the Glace State Miners, please come forward to accept your silver medal. Congratulations to the silver medalists, the Glace Bay Fighters. Now the presentation to the gold medalists and provincial champions, the Bedford Blues. Number 20, Oscar Kolovakia. Number 14, Jack Connors. Number 11, Isaac Fielder. Number 2, Liam Furnas. Number 18, Joel Gilcher. Number 31, Luke Gimlet. Number 7, Dylan Craves. Number 17, Oliver Jewell. Number 4, Alexander Landry. Number 5, Max Lamont. Number 9, Parker Lewis. Number 12, Rowan McClellan. Number 19, Reed Mavis. Number 8, Tyler Petter. Number 1, Carter Smith. Number 10, Eden Stewart. And number 3, Ryan Rice. And the coaching staff, as they come forward to accept their gold medals. I ask now if the captains and assistant captains will come forward and accept the championship banner and trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024-25 U13A champions,